it done.
Doesn't always have to be pretty. He's going home with a belt.
Absolutely, and gonna head back over to that corner with Nick Simmons and Coach Beasley. And we're gonna look at some of that action. Here's that
Navy return.
Yep. Yeah, that was a great adjustment there by Gilcher on that takedown. And all right, we're action underway at 152 pounds. It's Ladarion, Lockett, top seed, and Ty Waters, your number 2 seed at 152. And this is a real clash of styles. Ty Waters, one of the best scramblers in the tournament.
Yeah, just looking at these two, you can tell completely different body types. Lockett, a little shorter, stockier. Waters, a tall glass of water. Re-attack here for Lockett. This is where he's really good, timing his re-attacks. Waters, though, really good in the scrambles. Puts guys in a lot of unconventional positions. Lockett looking to go golf swing on that finish. Waters able to get his foot back to the mat. No score here, minute to go in the first.
Watched Ty Waters last year at PIAAs, and man, he doesn't need much to hang on to keep himself in a position. Lockett can be pretty deep, and Waters may still be in it.
Yeah, Waters really good in like that closed wizard Jonesy tilt position. Saw him hit that a lot at PIAAs last year on his way to his first state championship. Waters, a West Virginia commit. Wow. Inside reach in the single leg for Lockett. He brings it back up, similar to position where we were a little bit ago. He's able to cut double that time and finish it off for a takedown.
Yeah, quick finish, getting that hip on the mat, that's key. And I mean, you could tell right after the hip hit the mat, Waters was already back into scramble mode, and so you only have that split second if you're Lockett, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, almost the exact same position he was in on that single leg as his first shot. That time, after feeling it for the first time, he wasn't going to try to trip or swing anymore. He just went for the hips and drove off that double leg.
Lockett going to finish the period on top, so the late takedown turns out to be a really nice advantage for Lockett, instead of a 1-point takedown, which is what you see a lot of the times. It's a 2-pointer.
Yeah, it's almost like in these tight matches, it makes more sense to attack late in a period, but not to say you shouldn't be attacking the whole match.
Yeah, Lockett did have a good attack earlier, but it's ultimately that second one that he converted, and hard mat return.
Granby there. He's rolling. Able to pick up the escape now as Waters make it 2-1. Minute 40 to go in the second.
Lockett wrestling from low on the knee, and now comes back up.
That's something Lockett likes to do a lot, stay low and try to time the hands of his opponents reaching towards his head, and he'll just blow right under him off double legs. It was interesting in his semifinal, he took on Connor Harrer of Pennsylvania. And to combat that, Harrer was just dropping to a knee himself, and he wasn't coming off it. And Harrer had a late lead in that match. Lockett was able to just get one big double leg off to near fall to win that one 8-3.
Yeah, great clutch performance in the end of that semifinal match for Lockett. Now, with the 2-1 lead, it's going to be Waters that's going to need to get to his attacks, but wow.
Double leg for Lockett. Whizzer, seatbelt position now. And Waters is comfortable here. Able to get his foot back at least, now dropping to an ankle himself.
Lockett trying to go limp bar, but man, you see Waters so dangerous.
The ankle coming back into him. Foot still in bounds. Lockett still down in the ankle though.
Lockett gets his head under the leg.
Waters trying to pull his ankle out. Lockett wrestles back into him. Now looking to go to that Jonesy position with just 10 seconds to go is Waters. He's really good here.
Really good here. And Lockett keeping his body flat on the mat so that he didn't go over. He didn't want those hips to come up at all. And Still 2-1. That'll be interesting to see what Lockett does.
Waters really tough in the top position.
Very tough. And he's going underneath.
He ain't scared.
Waters has got turns from some very unconventional positions.
Yeah, he's really tough in the top position. Lockett's not scared, though. Right to his feet, and he's out immediately. So good choice there by Lockett to go down. He now leads 3-1. Now my question is, does Lockett keep shooting?
That's exactly what I was wondering, because Waters just demonstrated how dangerous he is as a counter wrestler and in scrambles, and so now Lockett's gonna have to think twice. But if he shuts down, then Waters maybe will get to his attacks. He looked for a single.
Real extended, now looking to pull out Waters. See what kind of offense he has. He's got to be careful, though. Ooh, there's that duck for Lockett. I was just about to say, when he starts reaching towards the head, those double legs and that duck under is coming from Lockett. So he's got to be smart when Lockett starts dropping to that knee.
Lockett drops back down, a little over a minute to go.
Lockett throwing those fakes, just trying to keep Waters at bay. Waters pulls himself into an overhook, just trying to get his hands on Lockett. Lockett wants to be in this space where he can get his momentum going on these shots. Just 50 to go.
Waters, little low single attempt.
Lockett with those, or excuse me, Waters with those long arms. I've seen him get that at times. He'll just reach from space for that inside reach on the heel, and he gets it sometimes. 30 to go now. Waters got to put something together here.
Lockett continues to just level change and fake, and he hasn't even really been in danger of being hit for stalling.
Getting the timing kind of messed up for Waters. He gets on a single leg. Lockett just gets himself out of bounds, doesn't want to mess with the hips.
Good attack there, and Ladarion Lockett putting together a very solid finals match so far against a tough opponent, but Waters still with time.
8 to go, duck attempt for Waters. And that's gonna do it. Ladarion Lockett.
Big screen, big flex for Ladarion Lockett, the sophomore from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Super 32 champion.
Yeah, just from start to finish, really smart match there for Lockett. Controlled it.